Hi guys, this is Pestily and welcome to another Escape from Tarkov video. Today I am talking about if you should buy Escape from Tarkov. I'm going to cover the overview of the development, all the ins and outs of the game, the versions, controversies, cheaters, and all sorts of things in and out of that. So without further ado, let's crack straight into it. So Escape from Tarkov is a hardcore and realistic online first-person action RPG simulator with MMO features and a story-driven walkthrough. That is directly from the Escape from Tarkov website, and I have played this game around about probably a little bit over 10,000 hours. So I know the development cycle over the past 5 years, and I'm pretty all over everything Escape from Tarkov related. Now, the game is based out of a fictional area of Russia where there has been an area under conflict, and there is the Bear faction based out of that are Russian based, and then there's the USEC, which are paid military contractors that have come in to pretty much control the area. So there's the two different factions, and you go into this area or this game. It's an instance-based game where you are going in, killing stuff, grabbing loot, and getting out with as much items as you can. There are missions, there are quests to get done, but overall, it's really kind of like a choose-your-own-adventure kind of thing, because you can do the tasks to progress through the actual game itself, and eventually when the game is finished, you will be able to escape from Tarkov. But in the meantime, until the game is fully released, you are pretty much just going in there to kill people and grab loot and get out and become as strong as possible. Tarkov is a very in-depth game. There is skills for your character, and that is the MMO features of Escape from Tarkov. As you level up and as you play the game, each action you do will change how you level up your skills, or you'll level up skills kind of like in games like Morrowind and Elder Scrolls and that, whereas if you do specific actions, you'll level up and you'll be better at a particular thing. Like you'll be able to jump higher, run faster, run further, shoot more accurately, that kind of stuff. This does give a pretty big advantage to the person who can play the game more to be able to be better at the game naturally with the game skills itself. However, knowledge is power in this game, and the more you know about this game when you're playing it will get you a tactical and a better advantage in progressing in this game faster. Now, the development team is Battlestate Games. They're based out of Russia. The company is owned by a UK company, and they have been developing this game internally in St. Petersburg in Russia. Their whole development crew is Russian based in St. Petersburg, and they don't really employ people outside of there. So it is a bit of a slower progress. I have been around now for 4.5 years playing this game, maybe a little bit longer, and it's actually gotten close to 5 years now. And, you know, it is a bit of a process. Major patches come out every 6 months-ish. They used to be a little bit faster. Every time they do seem to get on top of things, something seems to happen, and then it slows down, stuff like COVID, etc. They do plan to release the release date this year. So by the end of this year, they want to say when the exact release date is, which my guess will be sometime late next year. If you are going to purchase Escape from Tarkov, there are multiple versions of the game. For $40, you can get the standard edition, and then it goes up incrementally from Left Behind to Prepare for Escape to the limited edition Edge of Darkness edition. Now, between each of these things, there is certain pay-to-win elements that will make you have an advantage, but it mostly will just save you time early on when the game does wipe and that you start the game again during each of these major patches. However, in recent times, the Edge of Darkness edition has got a perk that is going to save you money in the long term. So, for example, it has free access to all DLCs, in brackets Season Pass, and this is for stuff like the Arena, which has just announced recently, which the Arena you'll be able to purchase as a standalone game, or if you have Edge of Darkness, you'll get it for free. So if you want to save money in the long term, you can actually get the Edge of Darkness edition to get access to all the upcoming stuff that will happen after the release of the game and the Arena. Some other things I've actually started to include as well is a offline co-op mode, which will be based off Escape from Tarkov servers that only Edge of Darkness will have access to initially. My advice is, if you are going to buy Escape from Tarkov, is you buy the standard account, and then you can upgrade and it will deduct the value of the version you have from the upgraded version that you want to purchase. So if you buy the standard account for $40 and the Edge of Darkness is $140, you'll only have to pay $100 in the difference. It does go on sale quite often, about 4 or 5 times a year. Tarkov will go on sale and it'll be about 20% off, which means if you do buy it at the right time, you can also get it cheaper. So buy a standard account, and then if you enjoy the game, later on when it's on sale, you could upgrade to Edge of Darkness if you think you'll get your money's worth. Speaking of money's worth, generally my advice when buying a video game is you want to get 1 hour of entertainment for each dollar spent. So for, you know, Edge of Darkness, you'd want to get 140 hours of entertainment or enjoyment. Now, I can't promise you that Escape from Tarkov is going to be an enjoyable game, It's going to make you feel, it's going to make you frustrated and angry, but you should be able to get your money's worth if it is the kind of game for you. Speaking of if it is the kind of game for you. Now, generally people that play this game for less than 4 hours a week will not enjoy this game. It's just a common thing. If you don't have time to invest into learning the game, learning how all the weapons work, all the ammunitions work, all the ins and outs of this game, it is going to just kick you in the ass and you are not going to get much enjoyment out of it. If you find people that you can play with either via Discords and that, and you can learn this game quicker, you will pick up this game and enjoy it a lot faster. However, it does take time to learn. Coming from a content creation side of things, I have found that a large amount of my viewership don't have time to play the game properly, and therefore it's just easier to watch someone else play the game and get their enjoyment vicariously through someone. So if you don't have many hours in your week, you're a father, you're busy, or working lots, whatever it is one of those things that you probably won't get your money's worth for the 4 hours a week, up to 4 hours a week. Post that, I feel like you could honestly get some good enjoyment out of it. It's not to say that less than 4 hours you won't enjoy it, it's just it's going to be a lot harder for you. However, with the announcement of the arena, there's a very good opportunity that you will be able to enjoy a large portion of the Escape from Tarkov game in the arena. The arena is going to be based primarily off all the lore and physics of Escape from Tarkov, but it will be an arena where you can just go and shoot stuff and enjoy that aspect of the game, and you won't need to learn all the ins and outs to be able to enjoy that. This is actually the primary reason why I'm making this video, is because now with the arena, it actually does make more sense for you to either buy the Edge of Darkness or buy the arena standalone as it is, because I do honestly believe that it will become a lot more available for casual players who don't have the time to invest. However, if you're a hardcore gamer and you enjoy first-person shooters, Escape from Tarkov is probably the best first-person shooter game I've ever played. It takes a little while to get used to, but honestly, it has so much depth to it, and it is just such a brilliant game. The attention to detail on a large amount of things is just phenomenal. Now, I have to be honest about my opinions. There are the controversies and the flip sides of everything, related in the world. Tarkov isn't free of controversy. There's been times in the past where things have gone down and people haven't really, been pro battle state games. These things happen and they've been able to move past it. There's a lot of conversation about cheaters in Escape from Tarkov. I've actually made a video called The Cheating Pandemic, and it talks primarily about how in first-person shooters and gaming in general, cheating people are plaguing the whole genre, really. It's gotten to the point now where people will pay for carries in games, people will buy items in games, and it's not free. Like, an Escape from Tarkov is not free from this at all. They're constantly working with Pestily, their anti-cheat software developer, to keep cheaters out of Tarkov as best as they can. However, it is still an issue and will continue to be an issue for the foreseeable future. Battlestate Games is always still trying to make sure they can do the best job to counteract them, and they put countermeasures in place, even potentially at the detrimental to the game experience. But honestly, it's just one of those things where they've got to find their balance, and then hopefully one day we can all enjoy this beautiful game to the best of it can be. So to summarize this, if you are interested in buying Escape from Tarkov, buy the standard account first. Then if you enjoy it, then upgrade to the EOD if you think you'll get your money's worth. If you don't have a lot of time to play the game, maybe check out a live stream. I do live stream on Twitch every day of the week, pretty much. You can come check out my live stream and ask questions and watch the game and see if you'll enjoy it. If you don't have the time to learn the game, you probably won't find the enjoyment that you could. So just be buyers beware on that one. But if you are a hardcore gamer, you love your video games, this game is phenomenal, and I honestly can't recommend it enough. But I am biased. I'm a content creator. I play this game for a living. And if you don't want to watch my content and all that, all well and good, but I don't want you guys wasting your money on a game that you don't think you're going to enjoy. So do your due diligence. Thank you for watching this video, for example. Make sure you like and comment for the YouTube algorithm. It really does help out a lot. Share this video with anyone you think that might be interested in buying Escape from Tarkov. If you do buy Escape from Tarkov, go check out my new players playlist. There's a lot of videos there for you to learn the game. And also I do publish a raid series where I play through the game myself. You can watch that during your loading screens. And then eventually, hopefully you'll understand the game enough to progress and become the ultimate supreme gamer, master, pro player, whatever. Anyway, lastly, I'll see you next time.